and welcome to this edition of The Message, live from the Watering Hole. I am your host, Messenger Ryan L. King, and this is the Lafayette Center of the Society of Knowledge, as this show here is brought to you today from the Society of Knowledge Incorporated, which is an interdenominational religious spiritual organization. We welcome persons from all different backgrounds, religions, beliefs, sects, whatever your persuasion, you are welcome to sup with us here in the society. Our members, again, come from all different backgrounds, beliefs, but we all share one thing in common. And that commonality is that we all know that there is an energy, a being, a force, an essence greater than all things that is not partially powerful, not quasi powerful, but is all powerful, almighty. We understand that as a fact of life, as close to fact as you can get. Again, like I said, we come from all different backgrounds or what have you, and you see the symbol up in the right hand or left hand corner, right hand corner, but to you maybe left hand, I don't know. But up there in the corner of your screen, you see that symbol, and in that symbol, there's a tree in the middle, but around that tree, you see all of the various symbols that these various religions they come from. We acknowledge them. We acknowledge them. We acknowledge their truth. We acknowledge the fact that they have received a word from God, and that word has manifested within that overall belief. Um, Again, thank you guys for joining us this evening. We won't be here long today. Got a short word for you. Just really more so of a question, something to reflect upon. As you can see, the topic matter of tonight, February 7th, 2023, slavery is your choice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, slavery is your choice. Now, we'll delve a bit more into that on a subsequent show. I just wanted to go ahead on and express that thought, put that on your minds. Let you go ahead on and ruminate on that for a little bit. Let your thoughts marinate in that. And again, this show, we have one purpose in mind, and that is to deliver the message that God is Almighty. Yeah. So before I get into to these few thoughts on this expression here that slavery is your choice, I'd like to go ahead on and welcome you all to join us as we recite the Society of Knowledge member acknowledgement. And again, y'all members come from all different various backgrounds, creeds, beliefs, all of that. And so on the screen, you'll see that there's a phrase there, a word there, a term rather, God. Right? And I said God is Almighty. But you, from your background, from your faith, you may come to understand that as Allah, or some people even Jesus, some people Buddha, right? So whatever your background, whatever your faith, you can interject that here. And again, like I said, we come together with the understanding that whatever that being is, that energy is, we know that it is Almighty. So join us. Let's recite this. I know that everything that ever was, is now, or ever will be, is a piece of God. I know that everything that ever was, ever will be, is made by God. I know everything that ever happened is happening right now, or ever will happen, was made to happen by God. I know that God has a master plan for all time and all creation. I know that God is Almighty. Amen. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Ashe, right on, right on. That's right. Like I said, everything that ever was, yeah, a master plan. Interesting. So when we talk about Let's see here. When we talk about getting into slavery being a choice, right? How does that? How could that fit into a master plan, right? Of God, this loving energy, right? Slavery doesn't seem to add up. And again, we'll get more into all of that in a subsequent show, right? But I just wanted to go ahead on and again, we won't be here long, so a minute or two more. Just wanted to again just join you guys this evening, express some of this, to share some of this energy here. Okay, let's see here. So let's go ahead on and get right into it. And again, we'll be back here. And let's see here. It looks like we'll be back here on Fat Tuesday. That'll be a great day to delve deeper into this concept of slavery as we are moving into this period of Ash Wednesday, and people are beginning to fast or give things up in order to get closer to their God. We'll get more. I mean, we'll get more into this concept, this thought that slavery is your choice. Notice how I said that. I didn't say it's a choice. I didn't say it's their choice. I said it's your choice. What could I possibly mean by that? Who knows? I was just inspired to share that word with you tonight. What I do know is that God is Almighty. Okay, and I say God, right? That can be an elusive term. So to be more specific, Tuiat is Almighty, but slavery is still your choice. Okay, whether or not you submit is your choice. Submit to what? We'll get more into that. Join us again on February the 21st as we delve deeper into this concept of slavery is your choice. And as you in between now and then, as we are in our separate spaces, again, I'd like to welcome you to visit our bottom of the screen there, our website, godisalmighty.org. That's right. You can find a lot of great information on there, a lot of resources that you can use at your disposal. At this time, it is free information, free access. So if you want to go ahead on and get in there and see what we have and download whatever you need to download, because eventually coming soon, we may have some different tiers, right, in terms of information. The society, our objective and our mission is to deliver the message that God is Almighty. And with your support, we may continue to deliver that message around the world, not just here in Lafayette, Louisiana, United States of America, right? We're talking about in Kenya, talking about in Uganda, we're talking about in Israel, we're talking about South Sudan, we're talking about all these different places around the world, right? So look forward to that. And with your support, with your help, and we'll be able to continue to get this message to those persons who are destined to hear this message. Again, let's see here. Slavery is your choice. Let me go ahead on and share a couple thoughts with you, something to think about. And again, I'm no expert, I'm no scientist, I'm no theologist. I'm just like you, an ordinary individual. Just any other ordinary individual, right? I have questions, right? I have thoughts, I have questions, right? And this question here tonight comes from a reflecting on a song. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but the brother Rashawn Roland Kirk, he made a song back in the 60s. I think it was 1969. This album came out, Voluntary Slavery. And on that album, there's one song that the namesake of the title. And in that song, right, let me see here. See if I get the words just right. There's not many words, just like I like it, just vibe to the energy. But in that song, right, he goes, Voluntary slavery, it's got me having fun. Voluntary slavery, it's got me. Let me start that over. Let me not butcher this, man. So I'm gonna say it in the right order, right? But essentially, this is it, right? Voluntary slavery, it's got me on the run. Voluntary slavery, it's got me having fun. Oh, voluntary slavery, oh, voluntary slavery. Goes on, that's some music and things, and then he come back and he said, voluntary slavery, it's something that we all know. Hmm? What are you talking about? We all know. Voluntary slavery. That got me to thinking, right? What is he talking about? Voluntary slavery. So I got to reading and doing a little more homework on it, So I'm coming back on the 21st with a little bit more information, a little bit more context of what we're talking about. But the conversation is that slavery is your choice. What could that mean, right? We see all these people, the high-rise buildings, big old cars, and nice yards, and all this other type of thing, right? Slavery is your choice. Right? You ever wonder, how these people are doing what they're doing? Right? Voluntary slavery. Why? It's something that we all know. How do we all know that? What makes brother Kirk think that we all know that? Voluntary slavery. What is that? But slavery is your choice. Who knows? Right? All I know is that what God is Almighty. Right? That's all I know. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. We're gonna be back here on next next Tuesday, and that's again on the 21st. Today is the 7th, so 2 weeks from today, February 21st, 2023. Be sure to join us, and if you don't join us live, be sure to catch the recap, the replay. Okay, it'll be there on Facebook and also on YouTube. YouTube, you can catch us at YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead on it and type this on the banner right here, right quick. See at the bottom of the screen. Well, right there. You always catch us right there. YouTube.com/Random Vision. You could always catch the recap of the shows that we do here live from the watering hole right there. And yeah, so right. And as we close, I'd like to leave you with this as you reflect on this idea, this concept, this theory that slavery is your choice. I'd like to leave you with this, right? We're all slaves to our interests. Right? You must set that on your lap. And then as you're thinking about that, think about this, right? Where did you develop your interests? Or how did your interests develop within you? But anyways, right? Slavery is your choice. Join us again on February the 21st as we delve deeper into this concept, to this idea. I look forward to seeing you then. And, in between now and then, until we meet again, may God bless you and yours with peace. Peace.